What is up, YouTube? Just want to take a minute to say thank you for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all the fun stuff, just to help the YouTube algorithm do its thing and get me out there in front of more people so they can tell me that my head's too shiny or I'm stupid or whatever. I need to be nicer to this little fuzzball here. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up there, so anyway. And then I still have Patreon. I'm working on what I want to do with that for Patreons. Maybe put their suggestions or comments or whatever to the front of the list. I don't know, maybe as I get bigger I'll do something else too. But I've got that, and then I also have a Amazon affiliate link. Both of those links for the Patreon and the Amazon are down in the description below. With the Amazon, it's regular Amazon. The only difference is if you purchase something from that or using that link, I get a little commission off that. So that would be great. No additional charge for you guys though, and I do not get to see who bought what. I do see what was bought, but not who bought it. But yeah, we'll get to that video here shortly. You guys have a good one. Really enjoy this. I know normally I prefer a song that has the actual music video, but this is really good. Like, I could just sit here and just kind of listen to this all day long. It's from Reach Around Publishing. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. And that is a hairy little bastard there.
To taste the sweet, I face the pain.
What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood Runningbaldman back again for another video. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Thanksgiving is rapidly approaching. Oh, it's gonna be a great day. It's Thanksgiving, the best parade, the best food. Yeah. And first of the month, I put my my Thanksgiving inflatables, my inflatable turkeys, up in the front yard. I actually put those up the weekend before. Excuse me, just because the first was on a Friday and I wouldn't have had time. I wanted to do them, excuse me, just to do them during the day, and I didn't want to spend half the night Friday evening after I got home from work putting them up. So that way, had them on a timer. So at midnight on the 31st, midnight Halloween, they inflated and lit up, and they were all inflated when I woke up and left work Friday morning. So yeah. But today is story time, and with us rapidly approaching Thanksgiving, we're going to do some Thanksgiving-ish themed stories. Today we have Taylor the Tooting Turkey. Taylor the Tooting Turkey. But let's get to it here. It's by Humor Heals Us. And they've got a little book, or a little note book belongs to, and then you can put your name in there if you want to. And then a couple pictures here. We got, I guess that's Taylor. He's letting a couple rip and kind of enjoying the smell. And it looks like he's gone off to space there. So that blast was toot was so strong that he got sent to outer space. But here we go. Hi, I'm Taylor. People call me Taylor the Tooting Turkey. I'm not sure why. Everyone toots. Tooting is so common that there are different kinds of toots. In fact, there are so many, I'd have to explain them all to you or you wouldn't believe me. And this one here where he's lifting up his leg, we've all done that. No, I mean, we got one coming out, whether we're alone or with our pets and friends or whatever, but yeah. The silent killer. The deadly but silent killer. This one comes out so fast and quiet, with no sound whatsoever, yet stinks more than all other toots. It's the kind of toot where if done in public, you're so glad it's silent. If you accidentally get a whiff of your own fatal toot, you feel embarrassed, even though no one will ever really know it was you. Oh my! Who let it rip? Sneaky, sneaky. I'm proud of those though, especially if I'm out in public in a large crowd, and it's a ripe one. Um, yeah, I enjoy it. It kind of gets people to look around and back off of each other too, just because they're like, ew, who did that? Stop it. Sorry, the kitten is wanting to play with the book. The classic loud scream. This happens when your stomach makes the weirdest, loudest sound. You can feel the gas moving in your stomach, trying to find its way out, while your stomach has that uneasy feeling. Then the glorious moment when you can toot it out, loud and proud. You get a feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment. Ah, total liberation. Although that cow, it looks like it's kind of enjoying that. The slow and easy. This toot only happens while with other people. You don't want to alert others about your toot or stink the entire place. Or stink the entire place. So you try to keep it low key by letting out slow and easy. By subtly releasing the toot, you feel good about successfully releasing your toot in public without anyone realizing. Who just tooted? Oh my god, it stinks. Ew, not me, gross. I can totally smell it too. The false alarm. This is not a satisfying toot. The false alarm toot is the kind when you thought you needed to take a poop. So you run for the bathroom only to realize that you didn't need to poop. You just needed to toot. It was just a toot in disguise. Darn it. Sitting around the campfire letting that toot out. Although, I think that would be the best place to let one rip. Depending on how the wind's blowing, it's not going to blow it at anybody's face. It might be covered up by the burning wood. If it makes a sound, you can say, "Oh, that's just a log in the fire cracking." Or if it does smell, you can say, "Oh, we just got some bad wood." The laughing toot. This is probably the most embarrassing toot of all toots. You are talking with friends, laughing when a toot escapes your butt, and it's not quite one either. So now you're stuck with an awkward need to laugh it off, and hope that no one will remember when you accidentally tooted, ever. Although it kind of looks like the pig's enjoying that. The exercising toot. This one happens when you're, exercising. It is the toot that slowly escapes with every step you take, like the slow release of a balloon. In order to not let it all go, you might intentionally exercise slower. Ew, did you just toot? Although, running, if I had to have to, pass gas, I'll let it all out. And if it makes a sound, I'm just like, rocket power engage. It usually gets a few laughs. And then you run faster to get away from it. So, And it's like you're crop dusting everybody behind you. It's kind of funny, really. The bathtub toot. This is the only toot you can see. You don't really see the toot, but what you see is the bubbles. The bathtub toot can either be single or multiple bubbles, depending on how big the toot is. As long as you don't look in the water after you toot and see a log floating in there, you're pretty safe. The crowd toot. The crowd toot got its name by its very potent odor, strong enough to make quite a few people look around. The trick here is not to identify the toot, but the tooter. This is almost impossible unless the tooter panics and starts a fit of coughing or starts staring at the ceiling or sky as though something up there fascinates him, in which case he is the one. Super common. Did you smell that? Who cut the cheese? I don't know, it seems like to me that mouse here kind of enjoys that. Same with the bird and the rabbit. But really everybody but the pig kind of seems to enjoy it. Which seems strange to me since, pigs aren't known to be the most hygienic of animals. I would think, they're wallowing in shit. Happier in a pig and shit is Satan for one reason. So you see, you may have experienced one or more of these kinds of toots, which makes you a tooting turkey too. Toots are healthy for you. If you don't believe me, just ask my friend, Frank the Farting Flamingo. Farting is so common that there are different kinds of farts. And that is the end of Taylor the Tooting Turkey. And back to where we all started. All right, and that was a fun one. I can definitely see how a kid would enjoy that, or a man. I say that obviously as a man, but potty humor. It's fun. It's nowhere near as over the top as some of the other stories that we've read. And the kitten is just kind of trying to make himself comfortable as I turn my chair around. But yeah, so hope everybody enjoys the weekend, has a good rest of the week. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving, like obviously before, but I think that's going to do it for today, guys. You have a good one, and I'll see you next time.